Welcome to Lifestyle Buzz Today with Orlando. Fresh, innovative, entertaining talk about topics we are all in one way or another involved with. And now, here's your host, Orlando Burgos.
Well, hello, you world beautiful creatures. How goes it today? Well, if you're listening to Lifestyle Buzz, it's bound to get a lot better. Once again, here we are at the Connection for Better Living, or the antidote for boring radio. When you travel, who has control of the window? And these are questions that I've been getting more and more. People are all of a sudden, I don't know, they're more aggressive about things, okay? And there have been a couple of incidents on board airplanes. Never saw that before. I mean, people just read and entertained themselves, talked to each other. Now it's a little bit different, okay? So we're going to be discussing that. Current trends that are not worth following. If you're a trendy person and you can hardly wait to go out and try some of these things, let's talk about it, okay? Travel. What is adaptive travel? It's a very important segment to discuss. Do you know what adaptive travel is?
I have no idea what that means.
Okay, we're going to be discovering it together here. And then food and wine pairings, a rule or a suggestion. I don't know. There's another thing here that we want to talk about is the kitchen segment. Very interesting that the pricier food gets, the more people screech about it and they get angry, and with reason, okay? But there are solutions out there. So why don't we learn a few and live to enjoy ourselves a little bit better, okay? The Olympics are finally gone. Oh, my God. Did you see that thing about the Australian breakdancing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you actually see the routine?
I watched as much as I could stomach.
Well, you know what? They try to... It's hard to find. Very hard to find. I somehow found it, okay? And I'm looking at it and I go like, okay, the spirit is there, but why? I mean, overall, do you think that should be a Olympic?
No, I do not. I mean, as you know, I love breakdancing as much as the next guy. I watched Breakin' and Breakin' 2 as a kid, and you know, b-boy style is fun, but not necessarily in the Olympics.
That's one of the things that I found about these Olympics is that they try to fill in with so many different participations that, I mean, they take talent, don't get me wrong. I mean, like the skateboarding thing, okay, I get it. But there's just so much of a routine that they can do. I mean, it's just, you know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they got a lot of hours to fill, you know, content-wise. So, but it definitely kind of seems like...
Hey, but Snoopy Dogg was there. I mean,
he was a national treasure, that man.
We'll be right back.
Experiencing pain, back pain, shoulder, elbow, or hand pain from a sports injury? If so, schedule a visit with Dr. Michael Sheps, the leading expert in laser therapy for pain management. Call 310-873-4422 or go to drsheps.com. Experience Epic T, the breakthrough laser therapy system that Dr. Ships developed to make you pain-free in less time. Laser therapy is a non-invasive, safe, and effective in-office procedure that penetrates deep into your skin without damaging the tissue. It perfectly targets areas of pain to promote fast, natural healing. Relax your muscles, ease muscle spasms, joint stiffness, and arthritis pain while increasing blood circulation. For over 25 years, Dr. Ships has helped Olympic athletes and sports enthusiasts alike get back in the game. Schedule your visit with Dr. Ships at his Brentwood office in California. Call 310-873-4422 or visit drships.com. That's DRSHEPS.com. 310-873-4422.
All right. So the question is, when planning a trip, all right, what is the first thing that people do? All right. Before you actually think about going from point A to point B, and I'm talking international situations, okay? But this also applies to local flights too. The first thing you have to do is find a suitable airline with the right price and all that type of stuff. And one of the things that happens is that your choice of seat. For many reasons, people buy what is convenient for them at the moment. I mean, like if you happen to be somebody who likes to get up and walk around and go to the bathroom a few times or whatever reason, you may want the aisle seat. Some people feel very cozy in the middle seat. And then
Those people are weirdos.
well, you know what? I mean, yeah. I mean, but there are some that you know. But then there's the question of the window seat. All right, the window seat has a lot of pluses, and because you get to see outside, you enjoy when the plane is taking off. You see it all. Lately, though, it seems to me that it has become a topic of contention for the simple reason that with technology, more people are more geared to being stuck on their little iPhone, iPad, or tablet, whatever, and the light bothers them, so they close the shade. That means that if you happen to be in the middle and on the aisle seat of that particular row, you are in the dark. Now, it has become a situation where, as a frequent traveler, as a travel agent, I always tell people that there's an etiquette that goes along with being on the window seat. And that is the fact that by legal terms, the person sitting next to the window controls the window shade. And people in the middle and on the aisle seat can request for the shade to be raised up. But the fact is that if the person says no, there's very little that anyone can do. Have you ever been on a long flight totally in the dark?
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've flown, the kind of the red eye one time over to Asia, and it was pretty much dark the whole time. And that was a little bit tricky because, there's certain people that, live in certain time schedules. And so they kind of darken the whole cabin. And, you don't want to be rude and have your light someone's trying to sleep next to you or vice versa. And yeah, it can be an interesting situation.
Yeah. I for one, the fact that I've been sitting in the most advantageous chair in the whole plane, which is the cockpit seat, I got used to looking out the window. And when I fly and I sit next to the window, I like looking out the window. I read a little bit, movies, okay. But I entertain myself throughout the whole flight
Yeah, the window's the best on takeoff and landing, but once you get to altitude, especially at night, I mean, it's kind of useless.
Yeah, at night, fine, but during the day, you can see some sights that are amazing, though. It's like really great. The thing is, though, I believe that there should be a crew mandate that comes over and explains to the person, listen, we're not bats here. If you want to be in the dark, you should have booked your coffin and cargo, and move over there. But there should be some kind of an authority that says, let's do a couple of hours worth of daylight, okay? But there are people who just won't budge. I mean, they curled up and they sleep. I mean, I don't know if they happen to be allergic to daylight, but
vampires. Well, I mean, one way to make that happen is why don't you just charge more money for the window seat?
Well, you know what they say? They're paying more, and it's not true. You know how the seat pricing is?
Yeah, how's that work?
You can actually be sitting. Your seat is, let's say, 32B. 32 or Q class, all right? And the next one over is M class. I don't know. Each airline has their own class segment, okay? But so Q class, M class, S class, R class. So you pay, let's say, $400, but you chose the window seat, and it's Q class. The people that came after you, the seats got a little bit scarce, so now they have 32B and 32C, which is center and aisle, and they are $600 for the seats, but they're class M. So, because what they're doing right now, the airlines used to have a seating class, which was economy, price at such and such. Then all of a sudden, the idea of, there's a term for it that airlines use, which is how they rate so they can get more money from a plane load. So they have so many seats in class Q, and when those are filled, regardless of what they happen to be, they could be aisle, it could be middle, it could be window, could be wherever. Once those Q class seats are sold, they move to M class. So they move the price up. Okay? It is called yield. All right? The word yield means get the most out of everything for no particular reason. So the fact that the window seat pays more is not true. It's not true. It depends on when it's booked. The closer the time comes to departure, the fewer seats that are left. I mean, it could be not reclining next to the toilet, the whole thing, and you're paying $1,100 because if you want to go.
It's demand. Supply and demand, yeah.
That's what it is. So I believe that at one point there's going to be a ruckus in a plane based on the fact that people would like to see some daylight, and they can no longer stand in the dark.
I mean, with all the technology we have on planes now, with like satellite TV and all that, maybe what they should do is they should put cameras like on the front of the plane, and then you can watch that feed on your screen at your seat. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be kind of cool. They were doing that on cruise ships for internal cabins.
Well, I remember as a little kid, when you had the little, you had the disposable headphones, and you plug them into your seat, you could listen to the cockpit chatter. And obviously, you can't do that anymore.
Wow. So anyway, we'll be right back. Stay.
No more mold, no more damage, no more outdated old bathroom, no more slipping and hurting, no more stress. Make your ordinary bathroom extraordinary for only $99 per month. New shower, new door, new tub, new wall, new anti-slip technology. Be stress-free. Call 800-973-5411. BCI Bath and Shower is made in America for the highest quality. Ask about our military and senior discounts. Your dream bathroom in as little as 1 day. First 50 callers save $1,500 on a Never-Clear glass treated door. Call now for free premium color upgrades. 800-973-5411. Call BCI Bath and Shower, the leader in bathroom remodeling. Be smart, safe, and stay a step ahead of inflation with our interest-free financing options. Call 800-973-5411. Love your bathroom with free upgrades. Call 800-973-5411. 800-973-5411.
These are the sounds of Columbo's Italian Steakhouse.
Look at this ribeye. You see that ribeye?
Fantastic. Incredible.
This is delicious.
Sausage and lentil soup, special today. Very, very good.
Look at this garlic bread. Best garlic bread I ever had.
And here's Vic Perino, owner and operator of Columbo's.
A lot of the Italian recipes are my uncle's own recipes. We have a lot of people coming back for his hand-rolled lasagna. We make it basically from scratch. I think ours is exceptional.
Here's Vic on what makes Columbo's different than any other Italian restaurant.
The other thing that sets us apart from other Italian restaurants is that we're an Italian steakhouse. We specialize in our steaks.
Plus, there's more.
They're coming for a lot of reasons to value. Their value per dollar that they're getting, plus coming into a neighborhood-friendly place. Sometimes we're actually accused of being the melting pot of Eagle Rock.
Columbo's in Eagle Rock on Colorado Boulevard, 323-254-9138. Mangia.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 800-785-9618. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-785-9618 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost to you. And for a limited time, when you donate your car, you'll receive a $200 restaurant voucher and a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay at one of 50 locations. Call 800-785-9618 right now to schedule your tax-deductible vehicle donation and make a positive impact on the environment while helping others. Heritage for the Blind, where every car donation counts and every person makes a difference. Call 1-800-785-9618 now.
All right, so I'm going to call Boeing, speaking of the last segment, I'm going to suggest something that's brilliant, okay? A 500-foot-long plane with only 2 aisles. Everybody on the side gets a window, and that's it, all right? So call Boeing, so just let them know that I'm going to be calling, okay? Current trends that that are not, people are not buying that much, okay? Ladies, your nails don't need to be 3 inches long. I mean, seriously? I think any guy who's out on the prowl, the first thing he sees is those claws and is like, oh, nah, it's okay. I'm going to get my eyes gouged out. Guys, hoodies and beanies in the summertime? I mean, I understand the cold air. Are you a beanie guy?
When I was, a younger ne'er-do-well, but not as an adult. No, absolutely not.
I crack up because I see guys in the middle of summer, hotter than blazes, with hoodies on. I mean, I understand that sometimes the desert people wear tunics and stuff like that, but they're lightweight. I mean, these things are woolly things.
There's some cultural stuff there. There's certain cultures around the world that actually, it's been culturally ingrained that showing skin is a sign of femininity, and so you see there's stuff to consider there.
Well, but no, if you're in a very, very, very hot, muggy place, okay, you put a lightweight tunic, shirt, long sleeves, the whole thing, it keeps you cool.
It does. Yeah.
It does. But if you put a blanket on, no, that's not going to work. 2 things for ladies, and this you see more and more, the long trend for long eyelashes.
Yeah, no, don't like that. And then they're fake. I mean, they're usually fake, which is.
Oh yeah, I mean, they put them on. Look like they're waving at you, and then there's a new trend of these tight leggings, all scrunched up down the butt area there, and it looks like the whole garment is being sucked up somebody's behind, and no, it's not attractive at all. Okay. So anyway, guys, please, if you happen to be very thin, wear a nice trendy suit. But if you're not, wearing those really skinny, tight, short leg, peg leg pants and all, those suits, I don't know who thinks that they're good style.
If you're you're have a 40-inch waist, for example, and then you go and you're able to squeeze into some size 36 pants, that's not a congratulatory thing for you. They're like, oh, well, see, I can wear size 36.
Yeah.
No. If you're a 40, wear a 40.
Yeah. No, I mean, the one thing is to look trendy. The other one is to look like a badly stuffed mortadella, okay? If you happen to be one of those, more power to you, but no. I don't know. I mean, like, we live in California. This is not the mecca for style. It's a mecca for relaxed look, okay?
It's the home of the casual look.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's nothing wrong with that. But there's no need to actually look ridiculous or overdone. When you're at a certain age.
You need to, and also, speaking of kind of the California lifestyle, if you go to the gym, and then you go to the gym and you work out and you build up a huge sweat, and then not shower at the gym, and then wear your workout clothes, and then go straight from the gym to go run errands, like
go to the market,
the dry cleaners, or the supermarket, or the doctor's office, or a restaurant or anything like that. That's not great. Please change out of your sweaty, smelly, stinky gym clothes before you go out in public for the rest of your day.
I'm glad you said that, because a couple of days ago, I was at a market in line to pay, and I get this, the dead bear, man. It was like, oh, God. And I looked back, and these two ladies that obviously just came out of the gym because they had the towels around and all of that. And I'm like, do yourself a favor. Somebody's going to net you and put you in the trash can. All right, we'll be right back.
Experiencing pain, back pain, shoulder, elbow, or hand pain from a sports injury? If so, schedule a visit with Dr. Michael Sheps, the leading expert in laser therapy for pain management. Call 310-873-4422 or go to drsheps.com. Experience Epic T, the breakthrough laser therapy system that Dr. Sheps developed to make you pain-free in less time. Laser therapy is a non-invasive, safe, and effective in-office procedure that penetrates deep into your skin without damaging the tissue. It perfectly targets areas of pain to promote fast, natural healing. Relax your muscles, ease muscle spasms, joint stiffness, and arthritis pain while increasing blood circulation. For over 25 years, Dr. Sheps has helped Olympic athletes and sports enthusiasts alike get back in the game. Schedule your visit with Dr. Sheps at his Brentwood office in California. Call 310-873-4422 or visit drsheps.com. That's DRSHEPS.com, 310-873-4422.
The old way of living with diabetes is a pain. You've got to remember to do your testing and always need to stick your fingers to test your blood sugar. The new way to live your life with diabetes is with a continuous glucose monitor. Apply a discrete sensor on your body, and it continuously monitors your glucose levels, helping you spend more time in range and freeing you from painful finger sticks. If you are living with type 1 or type 2 diabetes and you use insulin or have had hypoglycemic events, you might be eligible for a CGM through your insurance benefits. U.S. Med partners with over 500 private insurance companies and Medicare. We offer free shipping, 90-day supplies, and we bill your insurance. Call us today for a free benefits check.
800-989-1361. 800-989-1361. 800-989-1361. That's 800-989-1361.
Are you nearly maxed out on your credit cards? It doesn't matter if you're using your credit cards for fun or to survive. At the end of the month, your statements come in, and you can either pay them or you can't. If you can't, late fees and interest rates get tacked on. And now you're struggling just to make the minimum payment due. Do you feel trapped? Am I talking to you? Good, because I personally researched some companies that can help you. They may be able to reduce your credit card balances by 50% and stop the late fees. If you qualify, please call our special debt hotline number right now for a complimentary free 5-minute consultation. Deal with your credit card problem now before it gets much worse and put more money back in your pocket. Trust me, I've been there too. Call right now.
800-475-7125. 800-475-7125. That's 800-475-7125. Attention real estate investors. Do you need cash immediately? If you own one or multiple rental properties, you can use your equity to get cash out fast. The best part is we don't need tax returns or even a good credit score. At America's Loan Source, we are not a bank and we don't have bank rules. We make the decisions to loan you money, and there's no limit how much we can give you. Some clients have gotten as much as $500,000 or more within days. Use the money any way you want. If you own one rental property or 100 and COVID has left you in a cash crunch, we can help you turn your equity into fast cash. Call now for details and close in as little as 10 days and get the cash you need. 800-353-1760. 800-353-1760. 800-353-1760. That's 800-353-1760.
Welcome back to the house of 24/7 Entertainment, CRN. Guys, you don't need to go anywhere else. Stay here. Okay, adaptive travel. What is it? How is it important? Michael, you said you didn't.
I have no idea what adaptive travel means.
Adaptive travel means that it's actually a philosophy from many different organizations that say that travel should not be limited to anybody. So they have been finding ways for people with handicaps to enjoy the full gamut of whatever is available out there. I don't subscribe to it. I mean, from a something from the heart, yes, I do support it. But the fact is that the world out there is kind of savage sometimes, and you need to take care. So you need to be aware, especially living here in the U.S., if you're not careful 100%, and let's say you submit to the wishes of somebody that wants to take a person with a handicap to do some dangerous event just because they feel that they need it, your company's in jeopardy here if something goes wrong. Because the minute that happens, they come back and they sue the daylights out of your company. They forget that they practically begged you to do this. So the idea is that as a business person, you need to be really in the know of what is going on. I read a report recently where this company found a way to communicate with divers who are handicapped through sound. And apparently, they took a blind person diving, which, to be honest, they could have done the same thing in a pool instead of being in deep ocean. And apparently, they're trying to keep it very, very super hush. Apparently, while diving, the guide person noticed that there was a shark, big shark nearby. And what they did is communicate to this person with the sound of Jaws. I mean, I cannot imagine anything more silly. If you're a blind person and you hear dun 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 dun, and you don't know where it's coming from, I cannot imagine that person not having a heart attack at the moment, okay? So those are the things that they may sound great in theory, but it's the same thing as I've had customers that say, we want to take Grandpa on a jungle trip without, it sounds great. Yeah, Grandpa, I'm sure, will enjoy it. But the trails don't allow for a wheelchair. And they're willing to pay for a couple of people to carry this thing. That's not trekking. That's not traveling. That's just capricious journeys, okay? So there's better ways to do it, to be very honest. And so adaptive travel is becoming in vogue. And I get it. Like there's snorkeling, scuba diving for people who are missing limbs. That's okay, because they're able to at least realize what is happening. I don't subscribe to taking a blind person into a dangerous situation because everything is, they can actually panic. I mean, I've seen it where the person just gets disoriented, panics, and not only are harmful to themselves, but the person helping them. So there are things that in the travel business that can be better, can be done better, but they cannot be pushed beyond the limit of normal behavior and mainly safety. You travel a lot. I mean,
yeah, I used to travel a lot, in my younger days, and I didn't see that much of that when I was traveling, as a young man. But I do know that nowadays, especially those in the upper classes, they want what they want when they want it in Orlando.
Yeah.
Not only, at home, but also when they're on the go, when they're traveling. And it seems like, part of, traveling, well, I guess it depends. I mean, there's multiple kinds of trips you can take, and there's very few, unless you are, multi-millionaire, where you're going to have to make some concessions. You're going to have to make some compromises.
You need to make some compromises for the simple reason that one thing is to see the world from our rocking chair in our living room and with all the comforts of home, and you plan and you see, and you have a video going on of what they're going to see and the whole thing. And the other thing is to actually be there. All right? No matter how you cut it, not every single part of the world has the same advantages that we do here. Okay? They may try. They can really, because they love the money. We're dealing with poor societies, okay? They need the money. So a lot of the times, I mean, I know for a fact, I mean, I've had these experiences where people insist on taking someone that has a respiratory problem to Machu Picchu. I mean, seriously, what they're looking for is for a tragedy to happen. I'm sorry to say it, but
Going back to what I said about the guy with the 40-inch waist, but on the size 36 pants, you got to know your limitations.
yeah, you need to be understanding that when we speak to people about things, we're speaking from expertise. Trust. We'll be right back.
Hi, everyone. If you've been injured in an accident that was not your fault, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by to answer your questions for free. Call now and find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth. Call 800-745-9090. I'm here with spokesman John Wolf. So, John, tell everyone listening who should call right now.
Well, Maria, first off, thank you for having me here. It's always nice to answer the listeners' questions. Now, as far as who should call in, anyone who's been injured in an accident and think you deserve compensation, give us a call right now. 800-745-9090. You'll find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth.
Thanks, John. You heard it, folks. Take advantage of this opportunity and call now. 800-745-9090.
Advertisement sponsored by Legal Help Center, may not be available in all states.
No more mold, no more damage, no more outdated old bathroom, no more slipping and hurting, no more stress. Make your ordinary bathroom extraordinary for only $99 per month. New shower, new door, new tub, new wall, new anti-slip technology. Be stress-free. Call 800-973-5411. BCI Bath and Shower is made in America for the highest quality. Ask about our military and senior discounts. Your dream bathroom in as little as 1 day. First 50 callers save $1,500 on a never clear glass treated door. Call now for free premium color upgrades. 800-973-5411. Call BCI Bath and Shower, the leader in bathroom remodeling. Be smart, safe, and stay a step ahead of inflation with our interest-free financing options. Call 800-973-5411. Love your bathroom with free upgrades. Call 800-973-5411. 800-973-5411.
Welcome back, and we're going to be talking a little bit about the kitchen like we always do. And I know that the subject of high pricing and all that type of stuff has been beaten to death, okay? And but that's not what we're going to be talking about. Everybody knows stuff is expensive, okay? Great, fine. What about the solutions to the problem? And I've always been one that likes to share the idea of planning things, making things fun. And one of those is with the idea that prices are skyrocketing. Why not make a plan to do with the same item, let's say a week worth of meals? You can actually buy a chunk of meat that will last you a couple of days. For a little bit more, you can buy one that will last you the whole week. And if you're creative, if the person is creative in the kitchen, I mean, from one chunk of pork, one chunk of beef, whatever it is, chicken, fish, whatever, you can plan several meals that are different. The only thing is related is the fact that you're using the same cut of protein, okay? But other than that, I mean, you can invent 5, 6 different dishes by only investing in one type of protein. Have you ever tried that?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's, like start with a flank steak or something like that, and make fajitas with that, and then you have half of it left over, and you pound it out and make another some steaks, and I'm always about maximizing what you can get, especially as someone that lives alone. You really have to do that.
Yeah. Have you ever cooked a big chunk of meat in your slow cooker, and then from there, you make sandwiches. Yeah.
Oh yeah, chili verde in the slow cooker. I've been utilizing the air fryer a lot, so I've been doing a lot because I'm trying to kind of stay away more from red meat as I get a little bit older. So I'm doing a lot of chicken in the air fryer.
Really?
Thighs come out very, very well in the air fryer. You do about 10 minutes with the skin side down, 10 minutes with the skin side up. Comes out real crispy, real nice.
Really? We have a terrific air fryer at home. I don't know how to use it. Okay. The only thing that I do is make toast. I use it for toast. But other than that, one of my daughters, she uses it for different things. I'm still the old type of skillets and.
Do you like to grill a lot in the summertime? Do you like to barbecue?
Yes, absolutely. I have 2 barbecues now. I do. 2. And I enjoyed the entire experience, okay? Waiting for the thing to heat up. They're all gas, okay? Where I live, I cannot use charcoal. But I love the idea of the cleaning and setting it up and bringing all the stuff out. Half of the time I forget something, I have to run in there to get. But I enjoyed the entire
experience,
with a little bit of wine or a drink or something. Yeah,
this is especially when it gets into the end of summer when it starts to cool down a little bit, but it's still light outside, and so you can go out there. You got a nice breeze going.
Well, where I live is very, very, very nice. Okay, I have this big deck in the back of the house that, with a $1 million view. You see all of it, the valley from my house, So while I'm grilling or preparing or just lulling around there's that view. And there's helicopters and there's planes and, all kinds of stuff going on all of the time. The only scary part is when you see a fire department helicopter go there with a big snorkel hanging out, and you go like, uh-oh, there's a fire somewhere. But other than that, the whole ambience for me is getting the proteins ready, the veggies, all that type of stuff. Yeah, I really dig it.
Yeah, there's something very primeval about it too, like cooking meat over fire.
Yeah.
That there's something base. I think that really is enigmatic. I'd like to barbecue more than I do. The problem is Orlando is I'll barbecue for a long time and then my propane runs out, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go get the propane refilled, and I forget about it and just get busy.
When you think about it, the can is empty.
The next thing I know, I haven't grilled in 3 or 4 months, and so I want to see if I can talk my property owners into installing a natural gas hookup directly into the barbecue, so I don't have to continue to go get propane.
Although I guess you get the same pressure and all of that because you need a little bit of push in order to get the big flame.
Yeah, there's valves that take care of that.
Yeah, I know. I do enjoy it.
My grandfather moved into a retirement community, and so for his birthday, a lot of us chipped in and got him an electric barbecue. Folks, electric barbecues don't work. Don't do it. You can't get that thing over 350 degrees.
Okay. There you go. So grilling time. Be inventive with your food. We'll be right back.
Savor the past and savor the glory days of Las Vegas. Enjoy 70 years of true Las Vegas history as 4 generations of family wait to greet you at the legendary Bootlegger Italian Bistro. Wine, dine, and experience Mama Maria's award-winning original recipes while surrounded by original family photos and celebrity memorabilia. Enjoy piano artistry nightly with music from the Great American Songbook in our main formal dining room. The Bootlegger Italian Bistro, 7700 Las Vegas Boulevard South. In the entertainment capital of the world, the Bootlegger Italian Bistro, open 7 days a week. 7700 Las Vegas Boulevard South, in the entertainment capital of the world. It's Vegas, baby.
You're experiencing pain, back pain, shoulder, elbow, or hand pain, pain from a sports injury. If so, schedule a visit with Dr. Michael Sheps, the leading expert in laser therapy for pain management. Call 310-873-4422 or go to drsheps.com. Experience Epic T, the breakthrough laser therapy system that Dr. Sheps developed to make you pain-free in less time. Laser therapy is a non-invasive, safe, and effective in-office procedure that penetrates deep into your skin without damaging the tissue. It perfectly targets areas of pain to promote fast, natural healing. Relax your muscles, ease muscle spasms, joint stiffness, and arthritis pain while increasing blood circulation. For over 25 years, Dr. Sheps has helped Olympic athletes and sports enthusiasts alike get back in the game. Schedule your visit with Dr. Sheps at his Brentwood office in California. Call 310-873-4422 or visit drsheps.com. That's DRSHEPS.com. 310-873-4422.
The Kaanapali Beach Resort Association is reopening and is welcoming guests. While some properties are opening sooner than others, all properties are taking reservations, and we look forward to your return. Go to kaanapaliresort.com for all the latest and up-to-date information on what's happening at Kaanapali Beach. That's Kaanapali Beach on the west side of Maui. There's so much to do. With a short drive from Maui Airport, we're on the tropical side of Maui and offer breathtaking scenery, an incredible array of delectable dining, and activity choices to meet your needs. We invite you to visit Kaanapali Beach Resort, but please be sensitive to the devastation that our beloved West Side community has suffered. Lahaina is closed and will be for some time. Come to our open areas and support us as we adapt to a new way of life without our beloved Lahaina. Come visit the west side of Maui, Kaanapali Beach. Visit us online at kaanapaliresort.com. That's KAANAPALI resort.com.
Well, I guess the Olympics are over, and I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that. What do you think of that Tom Cruise stunt?
Thought that was pretty cool.
You think so?
I think, yeah. I mean, especially, knowing that he's 62 years old.
Yeah, I found it
A little over the top.
Little show-offy, yeah. yeah. I mean, if anything, though, seeing Snoopy Dogg having such a blast like he did was actually, I love the guy. Whatever it is that he is, and he doesn't hide it, man. He just like drives around in that big Cadillac of his with the chandelier in the middle, I mean, the fact is that this is a guy that seems to be oblivious of problems. He's very rich, but you know what? He's also a ghetto kid that made it,
He's been through a lot, too, over the course of his life.
Yeah, nothing comes easy, Mike. I mean, seriously, nothing comes easy. This guy enjoys life to the maximum, and I celebrate it for him. I really do, Remember, alcohol does not cure any of your problems. But then again, neither does milk. So let's just enjoy life as it is, have fun.
What are some of your go-to summertime drinks?
I've been a Scotch drinker forever and ever. In the summertime, I go a little bit lighter, and I go with vodka drinks, sometimes, I mean, I have a standard carburetor. I mean, I mix it just about everything. I'm like a jet engine.
You're a multi-fuel.
I'm a jet engine. I burn anything that's alcoholic.
I like, because we do so much work with food, with wine here at CRN Digital Talk Radio. Make sure to check out our various wine shows. Mike Hornsich and Jennifer Hornsich, wine aficionados. There's a lot of bottles, that sometimes fall off the back of the truck, if you know what I mean. And I've really come to enjoy rosés. Both sparkling and non-sparkling.
Really?
That's really great in the summertime. It's like you said, it's very light. It's not too powerful, so you can have a couple during the hot day. You don't feel too weighed down. So I've really enjoyed those.
Yeah, I mean, for me, for wines, I've never been too much on white wines, but I do enjoy Pinot Grigio.
Yeah, that's nice.
Chardonnay.
Yeah, something crisp, colds.
Yeah. Champagne. I enjoy champagne.
Yeah, I'm not too much of a Sauvignon Blanc fan. It's a little grassy for me.
Yeah.
And if I do Chardonnay, I don't like too much of an oaky vanilla. I like more of a lighter kind of feel to that.
Yeah. And then, I mean, like, I belong to an organization where I get, every couple of months, I get a case of wine. It's called the Naked Wines.
Oh, yeah. Oh, of course, yeah.
And, I mean, it's actually a really easy way to taste.
Yeah, like it's if you're familiar with that product, like they'll send you wine and you check the box, like if you liked it, like do you like it? Do you like it a lot? Do you like it a lot? And then it'll kind of do this algorithm where it'll send you stuff that they know you like.
Yeah, I mean every box I get, it's got a little check page there, so you taste it, make notes, then you know. But red wine for me, I like Shiraz. I like
Mourvedre is really good
Merlots,
too.
Merlots, yeah.
But also, just to say this on the way out is that, when it's hot, and especially if you're out there grilling or something like that in the summertime, there's nothing like a nice cold beer, though.
For me, it's got to be certain beers. I'm not a wide open beer guy. I mean, I like Budweiser. I really do. But all right, guys, enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Have a great time. Keep on smiling, okay? Nothing more wonderful than that. We'll see you next week.